looked twice before he left. A woman with groceries stopped talking for a second. Even the kid on the scooter turned his head around. I checked my phone screen, maybe something on my face. Nothing there. Still happened again. At the crosswalk, at the bakery, outside the pharmacy. Different people, same look. Maybe my shirt's inside out. Maybe I spilled coffee. Maybe there's a sticker stuck somewhere I can't see. I keep guessing, keep adjusting, keep pretending I don't notice. Why is everybody looking at me today? Every corner, every block, every train door window. Why is everybody looking at me today? I walk a little faster, then a little slower, trying not to think about it, but thinking about it anyway. The cashier smiled weird, the barista almost laughed. A couple passing by looked away too quickly. Now I'm checking reflections in parked car windows, checking mirrors I wasn't planning to check. I fixed my hair 3 different times. Nothing changed except the number of people stare. Maybe it's the jacket, maybe it's the shoes. Maybe I've accidentally started some trend nobody told me about. That'd be nice, but probably not. Why is everybody looking at me today? Every corner, every block, every train door window. Why is everybody looking at me today? I act like I'm relaxed, like I'm above it, like it doesn't bother me. It absolutely does. Halfway through the afternoon, I gave up trying to solve it. Bought a drink, sat on a bench, stood down for no reason. And there it was. Nobody was looking at me. Not really. They were looking at the corner of my skirt, rolled halfway up. Caught in itself since who knows when. I walked 6 blocks, took 2 trains, bought lunch, held conversations like that. Nobody was looking at me. I was just the last person to find out. Yeah. There was a piano by the bus stop, missing a few scratches only because nobody got close enough to make them. One leg leaned slightly left. The bench disappeared sometime last year. People passed it every morning, passed it every night, passed it carrying groceries, passed it carrying stories. Nobody stopped for longer than a second. A flyer from 3 summers ago, still hanging underneath the lid. The corners faded white from weather nobody remembered. The coffee shop across the street used it as a landmark, not an attraction. Turned left at the piano, that was about it. One Thursday evening I missed my bus, had nowhere urgent to be. So I sat down for the first time in a long time, somewhere without a reason. I played 3 songs, maybe 4. Nobody's counting now. One person slowed down, another stayed. A couple moved closer, like they were trying to remember something. I played 3 songs, maybe 4, and somehow the street sounded different after that. The next week someone left fresh flowers, not for me, just beside the piano. A student practiced scales there every Tuesday afternoon. An older man brought a folding chair and listened without speaking. A food truck parked nearby, then another one did too. People started saying meet me by the piano, like it had always been the plan. Photos appeared online, kids climbed onto the bench. Musicians traded songs, tourists stopped asking for for directions, because somehow they'd already found the place. Funny thing is, the piano never changed. Same chip paint, same uneven legs, same keys that stuck in winter. I played 3 songs, maybe 4. Nobody's counting now. One person slowed down, another stayed. A crowd formed where there used to be space. I played 3 songs, maybe 4, and somehow the street learned the rest. It wasn't a stage until people treated it like one. It wasn't famous until somebody brought a friend and another friend and another. Nobody noticed the piano, they noticed each other because of it. I still walk past sometimes, the bench is full now. The coffee line is longer, someone's always playing something different every time. People laugh there, wait there, fall in love there, lose track of time there. The piano stayed where it was, the neighborhood changed around it, and honestly, that's better than being remembered for the songs. There's a bus stop on Maple Street, the kind you forget while you're standing there. One bench, one route, map, one ad, nobody reads anymore. Most mornings it's empty, most evenings too. I've passed it enough times to stop noticing it. Like a mailbox, like a traffic light, like anything that always stays. Then Thursday changed its mind. The sky went dark around 6. Not dramatic, not movie scene dark, just enough to make people look up. The first drops landed on receipts, on grocery bags, on shoulders halfway home. And suddenly, the empty stop wasn't empty anymore. A student ran in first, and a man in a suit, then someone carrying flowers wrapped in newspaper. Like everybody got the same message at the same time. For 7 minutes of rain, nobody checked the time, nobody rushed away. The city finally sat still for 7 minutes of rain. Strangers shared umbrella space, moved over on the bench, talked like they already knew each other. Then the clouds moved on like nothing happened. A woman held her coffee over somebody else's backpack to keep it dry. A kid pointed at shapes in the puddles forming below. Someone offered a charger to someone at 2%, and somehow nobody thought it was strange. The flowers survived, the coffee survived, the backpack survived. The conversation didn't, the rain stopped, buses arrived. People stood up one by one like actors leaving the stage after the final scene. No names exchanged, no numbers written down, no promises, no reason to meet again. For 7 minutes of rain, nobody checked the time, nobody rushed away. The city finally sat still for 7 minutes of rain. The bus stop felt bigger somehow, even though nobody added anything except themselves. Yesterday, you could wait there 10 minutes without seeing a single person. Today, there wasn't enough room for everyone trying to stay dry. Funny how quickly a place can become important when the weather decides. For 7 minutes of rain, the empty stop became the destination. Not because it changed, not because because somebody fixed it, not because it got famous. People just needed somewhere to stand at the same time. For 7 minutes of rain, the city borrowed a small piece of itself, then quietly took it back. The next morning, the bench was empty again. The route map still faded, the ads still ignored, like none of it happened. Except now, every time I pass that stop, I remember that it did. Yeah. Every evening around 7, the same path behind the river, the same bakery closing up, the same dog that barked at bicycles. And somewhere between the crosswalk and the vending machine, there you were, almost every day. Not early, not late, just always there, like part of the route itself. At first we did what strangers do, look away, look back, pretend not to notice. Then one evening the signal stayed red longer than usual. You said, feels like rain tomorrow. I said, probably, that was it. The shortest conversation I'd had all week. The next day there was another one, and another after that. Nothing important, just enough to stop feeling unfamiliar. We never planned to walk together, we just stopped walking separately. Somewhere between the traffic lights and the corner store, the distance disappeared. We never picked a meeting place, never chose a time, but somehow every evening found us at the same pace. I learned your coffee order by accident. You learned I always take the longer path home. You pointed out a cat sleeping behind the flower shop. I showed you the shortcut through the parking lot. Small things, too small for stories, big enough to remember. Yeah. Sometimes we walk half the route talking, sometimes hardly at all. Neither felt strange. The silence got comfortable in the way old jackets do. Nothing needed fixing, nothing needed filling. I don't remember the first real conversation, but I remember when you weren't there one Tuesday, and how much longer the walk felt. We never planned to walk together, we just stopped walking separately. Somewhere between the traffic lights and the corner store, the distance disappeared. We never picked a meeting place, never chose a time, but somehow every evening found us at the same pace. Nobody introduced us, the sidewalk handled that part. One step at a time, one evening at a time. Funny how a stranger can slowly become part of a routine without either person noticing. We never called it a habit, never gave it a name, but now the river path feels different when it's empty. The bakery still closes, the dog still barks, the lights still change right on schedule. And every evening I still catch myself looking toward that corner without thinking. The same place, the same hour, the same pace. Every evening at 6:12, right after the pharmacy sign turns on, there's a cat behind the convenience store, waiting beside the recycling bins. Not hiding, not begging, just sitting there like somebody told him his shift starts now. I've walked this route for months, long enough to notice he's better at showing up than most people I know. Rainy days, still there. Cold days, still there. One Tuesday I got there early, and for a moment the space was empty. Then he appeared from nowhere, stretching like he was late for an important meeting. I don't know where he goes before 6. I don't know where he sleeps. I don't know his name, but somehow I know his schedule. Every neighborhood needs somebody who never forgets to clock in. Same corner, same hour, same patch of concrete under the buzzing light. Every neighborhood needs somebody to make a place feel expected. And somehow the employee of the month is a cat who doesn't even work here. A delivery driver leaves water near the wall. Someone from the apartment building brings food. Sometimes the cashier pretends not to notice any of it, but every night the bowl gets refilled like everyone's following an agreement nobody actually discussed. Tourists never notice him. They're looking at their phones. People in a hurry walk past without slowing down, but regulars do. The ones who take the same streets, the same shortcuts, the same routines. We all check the corner without meaning to. Funny how a place changes without changing at all. One small habit, repeated enough times, becomes part of the map. Every neighborhood needs somebody who never forgets to clock in. Same corner, same hour, same patch of concrete under the buzzing light. Every neighborhood needs somebody to make a place feel expected. And somehow the employee of the month is a cat who doesn't even work here. Then one Thursday, he wasn't there. 6:12, 6:20, 6:35, nothing. The corner felt unfinished, like a sentence missing its last word. That's when I realized he wasn't just a cat, he was part of the route. The next evening, he came back like he never left. Took his usual spot beside the bins, looked completely uninterested in the concern he'd caused. People slowed down without admitting why, and the street felt normal again. Every neighborhood needs somebody who never forgets to clock in. And for reasons I still can't explain, ours happens to have whiskers. The forecast got it right for once. Around 8:15, the sidewalk changed color, one block at a time. People started moving faster, jackets over their heads, coffee cups tucked under coats. Everybody negotiating with the weather at the same time. I had an umbrella folded in my backpack, exactly where I left it. A bus stop came first, then a convenience store awning, then a subway entrance. Plenty of places to wait it out, plenty of places to pretend I had somewhere urgent to be. Instead, I kept walking like I'd already decided, without realizing it. The first few drops were cold enough to notice, the next few weren't. After that, I stopped keeping count. I had an umbrella, I just never opened it. Not making a statement, not proving a point, just walking home while the weather did whatever it wanted. Everybody else was trying to stay dry. I was already part of the rain by then. My shoes gave up first, then the cuffs of my jeans and the sleeves. The backpack survived somehow, the umbrella too. Still folded, still unnecessary, like an apology you think about using long after the moment passes. Cars drag reflections across the wet pavement. The bakery lights look softer, the pharmacy sign looked older. Nothing actually changed except the water and the fact I was paying attention. Funny how the world gets quieter when everyone's busy avoiding it. I had an umbrella, I just never opened it. Not because I was sad, not because I was brave, not because it meant anything. The rain happened, I happened to be there, that's all. Sometimes that's enough. Halfway home I thought about stopping, not because I was wet, because I wasn't anymore. At some point the rain stopped feeling like something happening to me and started feeling like somewhere I was walking through. I had an umbrella, still do. It's probably drying somewhere now, unused. Like the bus stop, like the store awning, like every shortcut home I didn't take. The rain kept falling, the city kept moving, and for 20 minutes neither of us asked the other one to change. The first drop felt unexpected, the 100th one felt earned, and somewhere between those two I got home. I was comparing two kinds of cereal, reading ingredients like it was an important decision. When somebody tapped my shoulder and asked, "Do you know where the larger size is?" I looked behind them to see who they were talking to. Turns out it was me. I said, "I don't actually work here." They laughed, I laughed, and somehow I still helped them find it. Aisle 7 or maybe 8, close enough. They thanked me and disappeared. Should have ended there. 5 minutes later somebody else asked, and another one did, then another one. At a certain point it started feeling less accidental. I don't work here, but somehow that wasn't stopping anybody. Questions kept arriving, like I was standing under a sign only they could see. I don't work here, I was just available, and apparently that was enough. Where's the peanut butter? Do you have more in the back? Which one do people usually buy? One guy asked me if the discount was still running, like I personally approved it. I answered with the confidence of somebody who knew absolutely nothing. The strange part wasn't helping, the strange part was how normal it became. By the 4th conversation I stopped correcting people immediately. Not because I wanted the job, because it felt easier than explaining the situation again. Nobody checked for a name tag, mostly because I wasn't wearing one. Nobody asked if I worked there, they just assumed and kept going. I don't work here, but somehow that wasn't stopping anybody. Questions kept arriving, like I was standing under a sign only they could see. I don't work here, I was just available, and apparently that was enough. Maybe people aren't looking for the right person. Maybe they're looking for the closest one, the person already standing there the person not in a hurry, the person who looks like they might answer. A real employee finally walked by, carrying boxes, looking far more qualified than I ever did. Nobody stopped him, they stopped me one more time. As I was leaving, someone asked, "Excuse me, where can I find batteries?" And for a second, I almost answered automatically, like I belonged there. I never found the cereal I came for, but 6 people found what they needed. So I guess somebody had a productive afternoon. Yeah. Walked into the cafe around the same time as always. The bell above the door did its usual thing. I was looking up at the menu, even though I knew it already, when the cup landed on the counter before I said a word. The barista just smiled like we'd already finished the conversation. I laughed and asked, "How'd you know?" She looked confused and said, "You get this every time." The coffee showed up before the order did, like the decision had been made somewhere before I walked in. I thought I was choosing every single day. Turns out I was just repeating myself in a way that everybody else remembered. At the convenience store, the guy at the register reached for the receipt. Before I even tapped my card, asked if I wanted a bag. Then answered for me, probably not, he was right again, which felt helpful and slightly concerning. The woman walking her dog across the street started crossing earlier when she saw me coming. The dog already knew which pocket had treats before I remembered. They were still in there. Somehow everybody seemed prepared for my next move except me. Maybe I've been doing the same things longer than I realized. The coffee showed up before the order did, like the decision had been made somewhere before I walked in. I thought I was choosing every single day. Turns out I was just repeating myself in a way that everybody else remembered. Same seat near the window, third table from the back. Didn't know I had a favorite till somebody pointed it out. Tuesday, Thursday, almost the same time. Funny how a routine grows without asking permission, but reached to grabbing the right cup before I reached the counter. Cashier already knows I don't need a plastic bag. I kept thinking I was making small decisions, one at a time. Maybe I just practiced them enough for everybody else to learn the lines. Somewhere along the way, the habits got bigger than the reasons I started them. I don't even remember why I picked that drink in the first place. The coffee showed up before the order did. The dog knew my pocket, the cashier knew my answer. The city knew my footsteps better than I thought it did. And maybe that's what happens when you stay somewhere long. One day you realize you're not just part of your routine, you're part of theirs too. I went in for a coffee and left with a strange thought. Maybe people notice us more than we notice ourselves. in Paris, I was doing that thing again, holding my phone like a compass that lost confidence. The map said left, the sign said right. The station had 6 exits, and somehow none of them looked familiar. I picked one, walked 10 minutes, then walked 10 back, like I was trying to prove the mistake wasn't mine. Outside, exit 4, I saw somebody else studying the same station map with the exact expression people make when they understand about 60% of what's happening. You check the sign, then your phone, then the sign again. I did the same a few seconds later. I almost asked, then stopped. You almost walked over, then stopped. Two strangers standing 10 feet apart, both waiting for the other one to be brave first. We got lost in the same direction, outside exit 4, halfway around the world. Trying not to look confused, we crossed an ocean to ask somebody from home. Funny how the city wasn't the problem, neither of us knew where we were. I rehearsed the question in English 3 different ways in my head before finally walking over, ready to sound like a competent tourist for at least one sentence. Then you looked up and said, "Hangu puni seo," and suddenly the station got smaller. Turns out you didn't know where the museum was. I didn't know where the museum was. You thought I might know, I thought you might know for 20 minutes. We'd both been standing there, assigning qualifications to the wrong person. We got lost in the same direction, outside exit 4, halfway around the world. Trying not to look confused, we crossed an ocean to ask somebody from home. Funny how the city wasn't the problem, neither of us knew where we were. 3 screenshots, 2 dead phone batteries, 1 station name I still couldn't pronounce. Checked the route again, like the answer might change. Saw you zooming in on the exact same app. Thought you were local, you thought I was too. That's the funny part, nobody knew anything. We were just taking turns, looking confident. A couple blocks later we found the right street, not because one of us figured it out. Somebody else pointed the way still. The hardest part turned out not to be finding Paris. It was saying hello. We got lost in the same direction, and somehow that helped. Not because we had answers, not because we had a plan, just because confusion feels lighter when somebody else is carrying some of it. We found the museum eventually, but that's not the part I kept remembering. What I remember is standing outside exit 4, thinking I was alone, then hearing Korean in the middle of Paris, and realizing I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. First one happened near a fountain. A couple holding maps and matching sunglasses. They pointed at their phone, then pointed at me. I looked behind me just in case there was somebody more qualified standing there. There wasn't. I took 3 pictures, maybe 4. One with the fountain, one with the sky, one where they laugh for no reason at all. They thanked me, walked away, and I forgot about it for almost an hour. And somebody else asked, then somebody else did. At a certain point, I started wondering if I looked approachable or just available. Can you take one? That's all they said. A few seconds of my afternoon in exchange for all day long. Somewhere in 100 camera rolls, I'm standing just outside the frame. A family near a bridge, a group outside a bakery, someone traveling alone who wanted proof they were actually there. Every phone felt different, every destination too, but the request was always exactly the same. Nobody asked my name, nobody needed it. The photo mattered, the photographer didn't, and honestly that seemed fair. I wasn't part of the trip, just part of the evidence. Can you take one? That's all they said. A few seconds of my afternoon in exchange for a memory. Can you take one? I heard it all day long. And somewhere in 100 camera rolls, I'm standing just outside the frame. Yeah. One near the river, one near the station, one outside a place I never even went into. Different languages, same hand gesture. Everybody passing over a phone for a few seconds of trust. Funny thing is, I don't remember their faces, but they might remember that day forever. And somehow I ended up helping build memories I wasn't invited to keep. Maybe years from now, they'll scroll past those photos and never think about me again. That's fine, the picture was never mine. Can you take one? I probably said sure more times than I can count. And somewhere out there, a birthday trip, a honeymoon, a family vacation still has my fingerprints on it. Not in the photo, just behind the camera. I never took a picture that day, not one. But somehow I ended up in 100